Every year, the MLB Draft takes place. According to Baseball America, only 18% of selected players eventually make it to the big show. When the number is that small, every decision is important, especially whether players should honor a college commitment or sign a professional contract out of high school. ASU pitching coach and recruiting coordinator Sam Peraza believes the numbers prove a benefit to spending a little more time in school.
Right now, I think we have a chart up there that there's about 29 to 35% of major league players come from college now. So it's a little different now, where guys used to always sign and go and you hit the international. Now the Major League Baseball with lower minor league systems, they're looking for guys to kind of move up the ladder fast. So they're almost doing their minor leagues here. They're almost doing their 3 years of rookie ball, of high A ball here in college at a high level. So when they get to pro ball, they're a year away, sometimes a year or two away from being in the big leagues. I mean, look at Spencer Torkelson, he's in the big leagues already. If you want to put it into perspective, he did his minor leagues here in 3 years for us.
After MLB cut the draft in half to only 20 rounds last year, fewer draftees than ever will attend college. But after he was picked in the 17th round of the 2021 draft, freshman Will Rogers still saw value in honoring his commitment to ASU.
I understood that if I came here, I would be able to get seen. There's a bunch of minor league teams all over the place around here. I mean, you've got scouts at every single game. Development's huge. I mean, they're producing a lot of draft picks out here, so that was a big thing as well.
According to Baseball America's historical data, players who decided to play for ASU even after being selected in the top 20 rounds since ASU head coach Willie Bloomquist's 1999 class were at least 4 times more likely to reach the major league level on average, based on their draft improvement of 7.5 rounds.
The history of this program shows that you come here, you get drafted higher. You come here, you get more money. So if the kid's willing to bet on himself and understand that he could come here and be a Friday night pitcher at ASU, he's going to get more money than out of high school, than out of a junior college.
More than a quarter century ago, Bloomquist was faced with his own decision of college versus pro, after being selected in the 8th round out of high school in 1996. 3 years later, he was picked in the 3rd round out of ASU.
I wanted to go to college. I wanted to go to Arizona State. For me, I was nowhere mature enough as an 18-year-old kid to handle the professional baseball life. And now having gone through the professional life, I know 1,000% I made the right decision. There's some kids that are mature enough out of high school and there's some that aren't. I was not. And I'm not ashamed to admit that, but more importantly, the experience that I had at Arizona State and going to college and living, getting my degree, you can't put a price tag on it.
While new name, image, and likeness rules may improve financial opportunities for college players, multiple reports indicate that by attending ASU, players have realized an average signing bonus increase of more than $100,000. But to Bloomquist, the parts of college ball that don't directly involve money are what ultimately add the most value.
I confidently stand here having gone through both things. I've gone through the ASU program, I've gone through the professional game. The professional game obviously set me up for my life, so I'm very appreciative of that, and there was a lot of wonderful experiences in that as well. But I don't believe I experienced any of those things at professional baseball, the higher ends of professional baseball, without have gone through the Arizona State program first.
Junior pitcher Tulik, who was drafted by the Dodgers before transferring to ASU ahead of the 2022 season, agrees with Bloomquist about the benefit of playing in college.
My personal experience, I think going back to college for me was a good option. I think that it gave me another room to grow and turn into the pitcher that I believe I could be. And, in the pros, it's go time, and I think that now having this extra year to work on myself, work on my pitches, it definitely helped me grow into the person that I want to be and hopefully just climb through the ranks of the minors when I get there.
When the end goal is to end up in the majors, which frequently takes around 3 to 5 years to achieve for even the most talented high school players, Bloomquist said it all adds up to be a pretty easy decision.
Like I said, unless you're getting a lot of zeros, this is the route to go.
Reporting from Phoenix, Ethan Ryder, Sun Devil Source.